If this video has found you today, there might be a good chance that you're spreading yourself too thin. Hear me out. As somebody who considers himself a creative myself, I'm a musician. I do different things as far as like within the fashion industry. I have a YouTube channel. I have like an actual business. There are a lot of things within the creative space that I like to do, that I love to do. Sometimes it's very easy for souls like us, very creative souls, to want to do everything at the same time, but it's not necessarily a good thing, because what do they say? If you spread yourself in too many places, then you don't actually accelerate in one place. If you're putting if you have 10 different things you want to do and you're putting 10% in each of those things, imagine the difference between that versus putting 100% into one thing. And as a creative, I kind of go back and forth a little bit. Like, I feel a bit of a dilemma because there are multiple things that I want to do. And sometimes I'll even fluctuate in being like, okay, well, maybe I don't have to put all of my eggs in one basket, but I can have like 2 main things or 3 main things that I focus on. But it's still a lot. Like, for people, people work, people have to go to work, people have to go to school. And when you have to factor in okay, we need to sleep 8 hours at night. A lot of times you work 8 hours during the day. It's 16 hours right there. You're taking a shower, eating, whatever, doing just self-care things, another 2 or 3 hours. Well, that leaves you with only 4 hours, maybe 3 to 4 hours, give or take, to actually do what the thing is you actually want to do. And a lot of times that you want to rest, you don't really want to be working too much during those downtime hours. So it's a very small amount of time that you have to do things. And I almost feel that if you were to put all your efforts hyper focused on one thing, that you would be able to accomplish that thing much better. Am I making sense? I heard something too the other day that said just because you focus on one thing doesn't mean that you have to stop doing the other things forever. So for example, for me, my biggest things are YouTube and music. And a lot of times I think, okay, well, if I were to focus just on YouTube solely for a year or 2 years, I know that would move light years ahead. And then that doesn't mean I have to quit music forever, but just get this thing, get YouTube right, really good first. And then after this is secure and basically it's running on autopilot, then I can focus more on music. And for you, it's the same thing. Whatever those things are, it can be fitness, modeling, even just school or moving up in your career. Maybe just focus on one thing and give yourself a time limit. Tell yourself, okay, for 6 months, I'm gonna focus in, I'm gonna lock in on this one task, this one goal, and just see how far you'll go. Because also in that 6 months, you'll probably learn if you actually really like the thing or if you just kind of thought you did. But from being hyper focused on it, you're not gonna be able to hide from yourself if you actually like the thing or not. You're either gonna love it and you're gonna wanna do it every day, or you're gonna kind of start to resent it over time. And that'll tell you, okay, well, at least you can switch gears and do something else. But let me know down in the comments, do you guys feel the same way? I know that a lot of people that do watch this channel are similar to me and are creative souls. And for us, I feel like we want to do everything, but sometimes we have to focus on a couple things or even just one thing. If you liked today's video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the post notification bell, because I do post videos every single day. And if you resonated with this video, check out this video of having to let yourself go. I think you would relate to it really well. I love you guys, and we'll speak very soon.